and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be doing my May wrap up and my June TBR. This is a long time coming. I have not been able to finish a book in a really long time. So I am so excited to be filming this video today. Also, I have not posted a video in a really long time. So I'm really excited to be here. Hello cutie patooties. I am back. I have been in a bit of a reading slump. My husband and I split in January and got divorced in April. I am getting ready to move in August, and I started my master's degree in January along with all of this. So it's been a little bit crazy to show you. This was January of last year. This is last year. January we read 5 books. Here's this year. I've read 7 total. So we're on the struggle bus a little bit, but 3 of those happened in May. So we're getting back into it. We've got this. So let's get into the books that I read in May. The first book that I finished was Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. I rated this book 5 stars. I rated just about every book in this series 5 stars. I adored this book and adored this series. Not to give spoilers, I will not be giving spoilers in any of my reviews. So, I love how Sarah J. Maas wrapped up the series. There's a lot of ways she could have done it terribly wrong, and this is probably the best that she could have done it. Like, I genuinely really enjoyed how she finished this up. I did not guess most of it. There was one thing that's not even super important that I wish was tied in somehow that wasn't. Other than that one thing, I'm so good. I adored this book. And that one thing wasn't even enough to knock it down any. Like, I just was like, oh, dang, I really wish that was in there. It's not even important to the plot or anything. The one thing I will say, there is spice in this book. Like, 2 or 3 scenes, I think. It's a pretty chunk. But there is spice in this book. So I did not record a vlog for it. And I will not be talking about it on any of my other socials. I want to document that I read it. It's on my Fable. But there's that. Also, what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, I immersive read this book. So I listened to the audiobook and read it at the same time. Most of the time, there were sometimes I just physically read it. Sometimes I just read the audiobook, depending on what's going on. But I pretty much immersive read this book. One thing that helped me with this entire series is watching recap videos. And I'll tag the creator below that I used. She did a phenomenal job of wrapping up the books and making sure you had all the details that you needed. The next book that I picked up, I was like, wow, this series was amazing. Why did I wait so long to read it? So I picked up A Court of Thorns and Roses next. And I also rated this book 5 stars. Now looking at it, I'm going to change it to a 4. Because is this book on the same level as Kingdom of Ash? No. Was I just in a reading slump and excited to read a book that fast again? Yes. I finished this book in like 4 days. So I was extremely excited to be finishing a book and just binging it like I did. So we're going to rate it 4 stars. I enjoyed the characters and the plot. There is spice in this book. There's lots of creators who post like what chapters to skip if you don't want spice. I will tag the one that I used below. It's up to you. I will not be talking much about this book again because it has spice in it, but it is helping me get out of my reading slump, so take that as you will. I did immersive read this book. And I listened to the graphic audio for this one while I was physically reading, and that was super fun. I really enjoyed the graphic audio for this one. The next book that I picked up was A Court of Mist and Fury, which if you know me, you know that that's crazy. To pick up the next book in a series immediately after, the fact that I did that with Throne of Glass and these show how much of a reading slump I'm in, because I'm not picking up other books in between. Like, bonkers. Anyway, but the next book I read was, of course, A Court of Mist and Fury. I also rated this one 5 stars, and I think I'll leave this one at a 5 star. Maybe a 4.5. A 4.5. I, again, was caught up in the moment, rated it a 5 star as soon as I finished it. Take a step back, it's not quite that good, okay? We got like really good books, and we got okay books, and it's okay for a book to be a 4.5. This is gonna be a 4.5. I love this book so much more than A Court of Thorns and Roses. The couple in this book I like more. The plot that's going on. This book was so much better. I really adored this book. I wish that the romance in this book was drug out farther, which we'll get to in just a second. But again, quite a few spice scenes. I skipped the using creator below, but anyway, I did binge read it. I read it in like 3 days. And I did immersive read it. I listened to the graphic audio again and physically read it at the same time. So take that as what you will. Then I started, now we're getting into June's reads, okay? Then I started A Court of Wings and Ruin. I am currently that far into it, and I don't know that I'm going to continue the series after this one. I am bored with the romance. The plot isn't particularly, like, entertaining me a ton. Everything feels very stuck. I know that there's more books. We'll see. I'm not sure. I just don't want to pick it up. And part of that's probably the reading slump, and part of that is I just don't want to pick up this book. So, the other book that I'm currently reading, here's both of my current reads. Dang it, my son is moving. Started Love and Other Words in February, and I'm enjoying it. It's just too lovey-dovey for me right now. So, I will hopefully finish that in the month of June. We'll see. The first reading vlog that I'm filming is a K.L. Walther reading vlog. K.L. Walther reading vlog. The first one that I'm wanting to read is The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther. I read this book last year. I'm sorry, the sun is terrible. I read this book last year and really adored it, and it was such an easy read for me. I liked the couple. I liked the writing style. They're faded black, which is helpful. And also my sister-in-law bought me this super cute edition. And it's got the cute little end pages, which are super fun. So, I'd like to pick up this one and reread it, which, well, I'm going to breeze through these books. The next one that I bought these at Sam's Club. Okay, the other two. I bought them at Sam's Club like a week ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have these. The first one is Summer of Second Chances by K.L. Walther. Look how, like, literally adorable. I don't think they have any pages. I didn't look, actually. Yeah, no. Okay. But they got these cute sprayed edges. I don't know if you call them sprayed. They've got these cute edges. I'm not a huge fan of second chance romances. I haven't read the back yet. I like to go in blind. I'm not a huge fan of second chance romances, but I like her writing style, and it's in the summer. We've got to give it a shot. The next book is We're a Bad Idea, Right? By K.L. Walther. And this, like, forbidden romances, just we shouldn't be doing this. So fun. So, I'm really excited to get into this one. Also, look how cute, the pink, the clouds. Really excited to get into these. I know I'm going to breeze right through them. I'm currently filming a reading vlog for them. I'm hoping that it will come out not next Friday, but the next Friday. We'll see. Okay, Thursday. I'm posting on Thursdays now. I'm hoping it'll come out soon. Just watch for it, okay? I'll post it everywhere. It'll be on my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. All of the things will tell you that it's posted. And make sure you're just, like, subscribed and get notified. I don't post that much, so the notifications aren't going to annoy you, I promise. Wild. All right, the next book that I'm super excited to get into, I didn't know it came with a sticker. How adorable. I read Spark of the Everflame last year and really, really enjoyed it, like, as you can tell. I also have these cute sprayed edges, but then I tabbed it, so it's a little hard to see. So that's on me. Am I going to do the same thing in the next book? Yes. I picked up Glow of the Everflame a couple weeks ago at a bookshop in Midway, Utah. So cute. It's called Folklore Bookshop. And I have the sticker. That's why we had the sticker. Yeah, the Folklore Bookshop in Midway, Utah. It was the cutest, but it is the cutest bookstore ever. So I picked up Glow of the Everflame. It does have the cute sprayed edges as well. Is that a chapter? Fun. Don't read it, but fun. I really ate up Spark of the Everflame, and I've heard that this one is super, super slow burn, which is what I'm missing in ACOTAR. Not that it's its fault. I wasn't told that it was a slow burn, but I just wish it was more slow burn. And I've heard that this is that. It's enemies to lovers. I am really holding out hope for this one. I'm really holding out hope. And I'll probably pay for Kindle Unlimited because I've got a couple of new releases that I'm excited to read. So I could also read this one on my Kindle and the next book in the series if I wanted to. The next things on my list are probably, let's talk about the new releases first. I really want to read Rival Season by Katie Bailey and Leah Bruner. I read Rookie Season last year. I really would like to do a reading vlog where I reread Rookie Season and then read Rival Season. Their books are phenomenal. I love both of their writing. They're clean romances. They're so fun. So watch for a reading vlog for that. If not, watch for my review of it because I've got to read it. I will also be reading that one on Kindle Unlimited. Next, oh, I feel like I should hold up my Kindle. The next book that I'm really excited to read is Flame Theory by CFE Black. It came out in like March or something, maybe April, and I was so excited to get into it, but I've been in a reading slump and just haven't picked up anything. So I will be wanting to read that one as soon as possible. And what's the other one? There was another one that I was like, if I don't get to read this really soon, I might. Oh, it's not on there yet. It comes out tomorrow. Is Tempest of Wind and Fate by Elena R. Galea? I'm not sure how to say it, okay? But this is the 4th book. So there was a duology that followed one couple, a duology that's following the next couple, and we're getting the 2nd book in the duology, and then there'll be another duology, but they all like follow the same story, just through different couples. I have adored these. There is spice in them, so I won't be posting about them a lot, but I've adored these books, and I'm so excited for this book to come out. So there are my Kindle reads, and then a couple of others that I would kind of like to get to. My other reading vlog or videos that will be coming out. I'm gonna do a mid-year wrap-up like I always do, even though this one's gonna be a little sad because there's not very many books, but it's fine. We're gonna do a mid-year wrap-up. I'm gonna do a 1-hour read with me. I'm gonna do a reading 1 hour every day for a week. What was my other? The Kale Walter one. Oh, and then at the end of the month or the start of next month, I'm going to do a 4th of July reading vlog. Through Stuff Your Kindle Days, I've gotten quite a few 4th of July, like, cowboy romances. So we're just going to read a couple of those and really enjoy the 4th of July vibes. So the rest of these books can kind of fit in wherever. The first one is Alchemized by Sinlin Yu. Obviously, I will not be, I will not be posting content about this. It is fairly spicy. It is a dark romance. It is pretty heavy. I read Manacled, or at least most of Manacled, on AO3 before this was traditionally published. I do have the audiobook for this one, so I will be listening to and reading it at the same time, which will be exciting and which will help me get through it because it is a chunk, but I'm like super excited to get into it. I know it's gonna destroy me, but like, so good. If any don't get read this month, it'll probably be that one, just because it's so big and I just want like super bingeable, easy, fall back in love with reading vibes. The other couple of books that I'm wanting to read, obviously I'm not going to read all of these, okay? Sue a girl for being excited. All right. Is any of Ashley Poston's book. Obviously I started A Novel Love Story and overwhelmed myself by tabbing it and stopped reading. I fell into a reading slump right after starting this one as well, or I was kind of in it before. Anyway, there's that. Then I also have The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. I kind of wanted to read this one in fall. We'll kind of see what happens. Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. This one sounds like one of the most fun for me. I love music, and a book that involves music and magical realism sounds phenomenal. But then the one that catches my attention the most is The 7-Year Slip. There's been a couple of books lately that have similar vibes to this, like time travel-y-esque, our timeline's a little wonky romances that I've really loved, and so I am super excited to get into this one. That being said, that wraps up my May wrap-up and June TBR. I am so excited to be back with you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out today, and I would make sure you like, subscribe, all the things, so you can see more content as I am falling back in love with reading. Check me out on all of my channels so you can be involved in some videos and see updates as we go. As always, follow me on Fable. That's where I post all of my book updates and track all of my reading. And that being said, see you guys next week.